because I don't think Drake was the first artist that ever thought about this or did this. Like, how was he even allowed to do this? You know, think about it. How many artists say I got a 5-album deal and they hate their contract, say, "Oh, I'm getting all the albums right now." They don't just get out their album like that. So the way their contract like that. So the fact that he's out his contract supposedly is like how?
Yeah.
It had to be some type of permission.
Yeah.
And someone gave him permission.
And he had to incentivize them.
There you go.
Yeah, everything's business, right? So we're all speculating. We're just hearing this stuff off the internet, just like you are at the same time. So if we ever get clarity on anything, we'll definitely come back and let you guys know in another episode. Hey, this is what we actually found out. But we're all hearing it off the cuff, just like you are. And from a singer perspective, and what we've seen in the industry, a lot of these things are fueled by business. Everything is deliberate, everything is intentional, and it makes it seem like it's happenstance. But most of the time, 80% of the time, I would say it's done on purpose.
Like, who lets their cash cow go?
Right.
Like,
yeah.
But I think that Drake created a sound that we're all accustomed to, that when they try to put Kendrick Lamar in that position, he couldn't withhold it because he doesn't make that kind of music, and we're not accustomed to it. You know, it's like two totally different styles. Mm-hmm. So like that's why people making fun of Kendrick. That's why I think a lot of people felt like, what is this? It's different. Mm-hmm. You know, it's like me used to listen to like a certain type of singer, and then you give me a whole different other style. But we've been running with 90s R&B. Now you give me like boom bop. It's like I don't do boom bap. I'm used to this. Mm-hmm. And I think Drake kind of set that tone with Khaled and all the artists that came behind him. So I feel like that's why he's going to skyrocket. Just like, oh man, this feels familiar now. Mm-hmm. I don't think Kendrick felt familiar. Maybe in the West, in his community, they liked him, but I don't think
fire the whole time.
But that's their sound. But he don't speak for the masses. No. Drake, to a certain degree, speaks for the masses, and I think that's what you want to see and feel.
Yeah, but I also think that's going to die down eventually. I'm not saying it's going to happen now.
Yeah, of course.
Like, everybody has their run, and then it's done.
Sure.
You know,
but he's that for our generation. Maybe when the Gen Zs and other kids come up, they're gonna have their guy. Like we had Wayne and they have Drake. But for this generation, he's that. And right now, because the millennials are still kind of like running the show, he's doing future projects and stuff like that. He's going to do numbers. He's already doing numbers. He's already doing numbers. Like you said, in a week or two, we really going to see what it is.
Yeah.
But I do feel like his sound is what we're accustomed to. We're not accustomed to Kendrick Lamar. Not that Kendrick Lamar is whack. Not that you have straight and strong songs. I don't think the average listener is used to Kendrick Lamar. Think about it. Before,
he was more of a technical. To me, more of a technical, less vibey.
He was a niche artist. Like you have J. Cole, you got Kendrick Lamar, then you had Drake. Mm-hmm. Let's be honest here, and I'm not no disrespect to those artists. They were never. They wasn't having the success that Drake was having. In
terms of like sales and numbers generally, yeah.
Yeah, and just popularity.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like they're more like
at the time that they were being compared, they couldn't be compared to Drake, but they still were comparing him.
Well, yeah, they all came out around the same time. Mm-hmm. And because they all was the lyricists, you like them. But I felt like Drake.
I never saw Drake as a lyricist though. Ever.
What? Yeah, that's what he's really known for, being a lyricist.
No, he's a lyricist. He's a unicorn. He's like all of it.
That's why they put him in the category with those two, because they're all lyricists. But I think Drake was the one who was able to flip it and make some real party songs.
Yeah, no, he brought in like emotion to rap. Like he brought he brought R&B to rap in a way that really wasn't done
since LL.
Huh?
Since LL.
That's a really good point. Since LL, yes.
Yeah. If you wanted to hit, you going to Drake.